help of and encouragement of mentors like this, I find it difficult to call him prof. So that's why I call him daddy. You understand? So that's to tell you how very important and care he is to me. So he supervised my first and second degree. I've taken my PhD form 3 times now, and I'm unable to because I'm not really an office person, classroom person. Has encouraged me to do that, and yeah, maybe very soon I'll think about it. But I'm just enjoying what I'm doing in the agriculture space, trying to bridge the knowledge gap in the industry. I just believe that fisheries of sector agriculture, we've not started yet. They're just scratching it on the surface, just trying to raise an army that's going to fight hunger together, not humans this time around. So that's why any opportunity I see to have young people around me, I see them as my colleagues, I see them as a team. So that's what we're doing, and that's what I'm doing. I'll keep doing this, and one day we'll change narrative when it comes to agriculture industry in Nigeria and beyond. So that's not me. So I'll hand over the mic to Daddy. But before Prof speak, I want to introduce somebody to two people here. That's old soldier. That's Prof's younger brother. So he's been with Prof for over that I know over 20 years. And me, I know because he's been doing this even before I was born. But he has always been there. Anytime I come around and Prof is not around, he's old soldier. Um, he's been an old soldier for over 20 years and he's not tired. Do you understand? He's like the backbone of the farm when Prof was busy with academics and touring around the world, globe, always the one on ground. So I've learned so much from him. And I'll quickly want to share this with you. It was Prof, I think in my 200 level, Prof was the first person that sent me on errand to go and do things with people. And the first time, just called me. uh, I think, okay, he said he had the department because I had some bit of experience before I gained admission. So in 200 level, I started my backyard hatchery. And I think when I got to 300 level, there was a time Prof came to take us in class and he said, he heard there's one boy in this class that is doing fingerlings. And everybody started saying, search. He said, how are you? This. Then next thing was, after the class, come and see me. And the next morning, he called me and said, okay, you know what? You go and help me deliver fish to some of my friends in Isolo. They are big boys, but just go and I didn't hesitate. Just told my wife, Prof. Michelle, my girlfriend, then, and my mom. I had to go and do this, and I went. And the next day, Prof called me that congratulations, you made me proud that they gave a very good report of you. The fish don't died, and when you got there, you even did the stocking and did everything. Like that was when Prof picked me up. I think like 2 weeks after, just called me again and you know what? Um have you been outside Lagos for delivery before? I said no. Said you go and help me deliver fish in Wari, Isoko North, Sapele. Said said, okay, sir. I've not been outside Lagos before. 44,000 Brancos fingerlings, Brancos fingerlings. And the next day, around 2 a.m., I was out of the house and I got to Agbara bus stop around 4 a.m. It was raining madly, and I had to stop a bus, all those Panagon or what they call it, and this road used to be very horrible. And we came here, we got to the farm around 4:35. Old soldier was waiting for me already, and I had to do the move. And I called one of my friends, Willa, he's in Canada at the moment, Parawi, and he joined me somewhere along, what's it called? This Away Express. And went to do the delivery together. And I think it took us like 2 days, to and fro. We're still students. And after that, was successful delivery. After then again, Prof called me that there's this my friend in this University of Professor ZDB. That's this university in Delta State University, Ataba. That you go and deliver another fish to me. And that was like, I started touring and moving everywhere. And I became very popular. And in class, me, I learned more from him in his office than even in the classroom. And even during my, what's it called, first degree project, I did everything. I worked on shrimp farming as alternative to shrimping, and I worked on fish trawling in Nigeria too. And through his influence, I was able to go through almost all the fishing companies, Atlantic Shrimpers, Banani, Caflex, and because then I think he was the president of NITOA, executive secretary of NITOA, that's Nigerian Trawler Owners Association, was the executive secretary. So I leveraged on that. And through him too, I got opportunity to manage several farms and so many recommendations. And I did my first degree. In fact, my master's degree too. It was his friend that was the external supervisor, Professor Ugumba. And it was so easy for me because of the kind of relationship I developed with Prof. And most times on his farm too, I was on ground to come and handle the sales activities. It doesn't even have to be here. The first day I came to sell fish for Prof, Prof was like, "Where did you get that money from?" I said, "From your farm, of course." It was not there. It was not around. That's sincerity, integrity. And if I don't have the experience, if I did not go through those things that I make you people go through now, that some of you think Ted wants to kill us. No, I've been through it. So, and today, I think I won't be known in the industry without him. Even when I took over the association as the chairman for Last Kapan Badagry Zone, then as the PRO, he came in, his presence alone changed the narratives in our culture. When I became the state president of the same association, he came, his presence alone brought everybody in government and in the industry together. You can see how I leverage on the relationship. If I have anything today now, once before I put my name, once I just put Prof there, sorted. So, and I'm happy today to bring all of you to the grandfather of aquaculture in Nigeria. And that's no other person than Professor Emeritus, Professor Emeritus Martins Anetekahi. So I'll hand over the mic to him. And here too, I called a friend. We've been in the industry together before we started getting married. Married now, and he's almost becoming a grandfather. You saw the post I on the platform last week of those dogs. The dog farm I went to. Yeah, that's Shaggy Goes. That's the owner of the farm. So, and now when we are living here. And so I told him I'm coming to Prof's place, and he was like, I heard you. I was a prof when you called yesterday. They said he will come and join us. So when we finish with Prof, we'll just go there. He's a fish farmer and he's into dogs. So integration, you can see kind of integration. So we'll stop by at this place. Thank you, sir.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We are not going to do it as if we are in the classroom. I must thank Sejiro. I won't do the full name because if I'm talking to him alone, I'll say Seji. But if we are where we have other people, I'll call him Seji. Thank you very much for this. I'm highly honored. I'm really, really honored, and I feel on top of it. And this is the essence of existence, wanting to be appreciated. That is all the summary of it, whatever you do. My younger brother is here. People think that he's older than me. Maybe he is over enjoying. Okay. Thank you for being there for me at all time. I'm senior to him with 2 years. The same mom, with the same dad. He's been a very big pillar. Jagger, how are you? He came yesterday, and he also told me he was going to come today. Those are the kind of people that are very resilient, that you should learn one or two things from. So if you go to his place, also find it easy to ask questions. The gentleman from, is it Equatorial Guinea now? Yeah, we've been trying to see how we can have an incursion into Equatorial Guinea. The maximum I've really gone is when I went there for a consultancy job through African Union. Such jobs, they won't take you more than 2 weeks or so you won't really know the time and the people to talk to. But when you now begin to have farmers that are really interested and you want to be business people, then that gives us a very good place to anchor on. The lady from Ghana, you are most welcome, okay? Yeah, I stayed in Ghana for up to a year. I went there on sabbatical leave, and I've consistently been going there to as an external examiner. Some years back, our money was better than yours. So don't come and make Jakara for us. Don't worry, we'll catch up again. Okay? So you're most welcome. You're in the right this profession. While you were introducing yourselves, I didn't hear somebody saying law. I don't know why. But I think I had journalist, right? Somebody here. So what you would do, you would try, I'll give you just Google. Try to introduce yourself to African Union. It's AUIBA. On several occasions, we have deliberated on this. We'll talk and talk and talk, and we are not spreading what we are doing. So they need people to do the spreading. Maybe the way to do it is write to them that you want to develop an African chapter, right, in fisheries and aquaculture journalism. Then you write a proposal and ask them to fund it or inaugurate you. So you now become part of the African Union organ. I think that will solve the thing. Then those of you that have already finished your master's and those that have finished your university education, that is not the end. You know what you have just finished? You are just going to acquire knowledge, right? You must, this is the time to apply the knowledge, and that is what you are doing now. The technical and critical part. That is what's prompting an entrepreneur, which in fisheries we call a entrepreneur. Want anything you see, even talking to me, convert it to money. How do I convert this to money? That's the difference between a businessman and an aquapreneur. I want us to establish that word very strongly so that it becomes our word. You say aqua, you're talking about the really owners of the business. Then just continue to forge ahead. And the only way to do it is what you are doing now. Continuous movement. It costs money, but you have to do it. My first degree was in I read zoology, but I make sure I specialize in fisheries. So my MSc fisheries, my PhD fisheries. But what now happened? Somehow, because of the kind of mentor I have, the guy is becoming 90 years this year. He's still alive. I was in my daughter's wedding just December here. He came physically.